All right, so we'll get going here. Start seated at the front edge of a chair, hands on your thighs, find your central upright. And once you've found that central upright, it's called Zhongjung. Then you practice Chunwan, which is softening and relaxing as your means of settling, sinking, and grounding. So we release tension, and there's a natural descending of, you could think of it as weight or density, that sinks through the chair, through the legs, through the feet, under the ground. And then what's left is a light, loose quality through your body. And then the breathing, you take a big breath in through the nose, feel that opening up in all directions, expanding, and then when you're ready, exhale, feel that settling in and gentle closing quality. And when you're ready, you inhale again, filling, expanding, holding full. And when you're ready, exhaling out the nose or the mouth. And when you're ready, inhale again. And exhale again. So let's just do that 5, 6 more times. And on your own practice, using this video as a guide, you can press pause and do more like 15, 20, 25 breaths. We'll just move through the different exercises. A few more. Now, sliding the hands back, elbows back, shoulder blades back, chest up, chin up, arch. Then slide the hands forward past your knees, hollow the chest, drop the head. Let's do that with the breath. Inhaling as you slide hands, shoulders, elbows back. Inhaling, arch. And with the exhale, slide the hands past the knees, hollow the chest, drop the head. Exhale, empty. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full round. Inhale one more time, arch, and then settle to Zhongjung, central upright. Rotations, left hand forward, right hand and elbow back, turn to the right, and then switch, right hand forward, left hand elbow back, turn left. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. And turn. One more each way. And back to center. arms hang by your sides, and side lean. Shift the weight to the right buttock, lean to the right, lift your left wrist, left foot, and then we'll inhale center and switch. Center, lean. Center and lean. And back to center. Scapular range of motion. Shoulders forward, up, back, down, neutral, forward and up, back and down, and neutral, forward and up, back and down, neutral. A few more. And then we reverse, go back and up, forward and down, neutral, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. And neutral. Now bring your legs close together. You're going to tip forward from the hips, swing the arms forward, out, tip back, swing them around and in. Tip forward, swing forward and out, around and in. Try to stay as loose as you can. And notice you can still move your body almost like levitating your limbs as if you're in water. So now we float the arms up and out around chest height. Turn the palms forward, down and under, forward and up, open, down, under, forward and up, oh. Now we go for the full range, under, up, just as high as your shoulders allow, open, come down, and under. Really important with this one in the body is to see that we have all this room in the front, but not the same amount of room. We have a little bit of room back, but we don't want to crank them back and jam and impinge the back. So the front is where we have all of this range. And then a little bit of space behind, just a little bit. One more. And then we reverse, we go that little bit of space behind, up, over, and then down. Again, through neutral to that little bit of space behind, up, over, and then down. And bend your elbows, elbows out and up, and then down, in and around in front. Again, down, out, and up, down, around, in, down, out, and up, down, around, and in, down, out, and up, down, out, and in, and then elbows straight back behind, down, forward, up, forward, down, back, down, forward, up, forward, down, back, down, Down. Elbows out to the side, one above, one below, cross, wrap, open, switch, cross, wrap, open, switch. And down and release. Bring the arms up at 90-degree angles or so. Turn your palms down, up, down, up, down, up. Get thorough movement of the forearm. Then palms facing up, hands out, elbows stay in. Let this slightly open and unfold your body. Then back to neutral. Now elbows go out and around in front, and this hollows and folds and closes the body. Elbows in, hands out, opening, unfolding. Hands in, elbows out and around and around and around, folding and closing. Again, open, unfold, close and fold, open, unfold, close, fold, open, unfold. Stay here, step wide apart. Now we go left hand up, over top, down to the right palm, and then up, reverse to here. Other side, up and over, reverse, up and over, reverse. Closing the top while the bottom remains open, opening top and bottom, closing top, bottom remains open. And then both arms up, cross one wrist above the other, turn the palms over, fall down through here and release. Cross, lift, opening, unfolding, close, folding, other wrist on top, turn the palms over, fall down between and separate. And then cross, lift, open, unfold, close, fold, open, unfold. And then bring hands back to neutral, legs back to neutral. Wrist circles over top, circle through, point forward, turn, over top, circle through, turn, over top. Try to get that to flow. Reverse, underneath, over top, turn the palms, underneath, over top, turn the palms, underneath, over top. Try to get that to flow. And spread palms and fingers, and then gather them back together. Do it again. Spread, gather, spread, gather, spread, gather, spread, and then claw to a fist. Open, claw, fist, open. One more. And then thumb touch pinky, other three fingers touch the bird beak, bend the wrist down, back, down, back, down. One more. Back, loose. Scoot a little bit back on your chair and load, push, load, down, switch, load, push, load, down, load, push, load, down, and load, push, load, down. Couple more. Foot and ankle, point, flex, point and flex. And then tip the foot a little in, out, And then circles. Nice thorough circle. Switch direction, circle. And switch. Point and flex. Tilt the foot a little in, out. And circles. Reverse circle. And down. Scoot forward to the front edge of your chair. Bring your feet together. Right leg first. Lift the toes and go knee and toes out. Then heel out, knee in. Toe and knee out a little further. Heel out, knee in. And then finally open. And let's walk it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. Walk it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and in. 1. Heel in, knee out. 2. Toe and knee in. 3. Heel in, knee out. 4. And close. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. In. 2, 3, 4. Close. Now both. 1, 2. Heels out, knees in. 3. Toes and knees out. And then in. 2, 3. And then out. 1, 2, 3. And in. 1, 2, 3. Now feet hip distance. Hands on knees. Fold at the hips forward. Turn on your hands. Your elbows come around in front. And then sit vertical. Turn your hands to neutral, arms to neutral, and lean a little bit back. And then sit vertical, turn on the hands, elbows come around, fold at the hips. And then sit upright and tip back. Sit upright, fold forward. Sit upright, tip back. One more. And vertical. Step wide apart. Same thing. Fold forward, turn on the hands. The dragon takes a bow. Sit upright, turn the arms to neutral, tip back from the hip. And then sit upright, turn on the hands, elbows flare out, bow forward. Sit upright, arms turn to neutral, tip back. Sit upright, turn forward. Sit upright, turn hands, tip back. One more. And the dragon stirs the sea. So with wide stance, we tip to the right, fold down to the right, elbows flare, sweep across to the left. Stay to the left as you tip back and around the back. To the right, forward, left, back. Around, right, forward, to the left, back. One more. And reverse to the left, forward and around, to the right, back and around. Couple more. And find neutral. Feet back to hip distance. Arms hang by your side. We sweep the arms out like wings. Turn the palms up. Reach up the rest of the way. Lift chest and chin a little bit so you're looking up. And then reach right hand higher. And then bring it down. Left hand higher and down. Right hand left hand. All right. Left. And then both at the same time. Up, out, and release. And then forward and up. All the way up. Look up, reach up, arch the back. Holding that position, stay long, get that arch, get the hump out of your back. And then forward, all the way down. Now, from our seated position here, we've got loose quality, vertical axis, everything relaxed. Float your arms forward and then drop, swing, and then up, and then swing, up, swing, 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 swing. Last one, swing and just let them settle themselves. Then swing right arm forward, left arm a little bit back, and switch. Switch. Let this turn your waist a little bit. And then let them come to settle on their own. And then pick up your right foot a little bit and then set it down as you pick up your left foot a little bit and then switch, switch, switch. Fast feet. Feel how the feet are empty and the main stability comes from your butt through the chair. And then slide your feet back a little bit. Fold at the hips, loose shoulders. Get in front of the ankles and then push through the earth and go nice and tall all the way vertical. And then hip hinge. Sit the buttocks. Find the chair. We'll do that a few times. Try to get this to be a relaxed experience for you. So you're staying loose through the limbs. You're not clenching and gripping the muscles onto the body. Loose and easy. And now, don't sit in the chair, but use all those same mechanics to sink and release, and then rise back up. Tai Chi squat, where we allow a little roundness through the back, a little softness along the back side of the body. And we don't clench or tense the body to create this movement. We let go of it through movement. And hold there. Now you keep your chair where it is. I'm just moving my chair so I have a little more room. Now from standing, we tip into our toes a little and into the heels a little. So find that range of motion. Toes, heels. Now add to that, as you go to your toes, swing the hands a little forward. As you go to your heels, swing the arms back a little bit. Forward, back, forward. Now, back, open and lift. So you're a little bit in your heels. Then go into your toes and sweep around and out in front, palms face up. Then into your heels, a sort of drawing back in the upper, up around the mouth. And then settle to the middle of your feet, your hands settle to the belly. And then that Tai Chi squat where your butt goes back and you start sitting the butt and you let your fingers dip down and sink and release your arms completely loose. Push through the earth and come back to standing. And we'll do it again. So you rock to the heels, swing, open, and lift. Rock to your toes, sweep around, palms face up. Rock to the heels, bringing in the upper, and then settle to the middle. Then hips go back, dip your fingers down. As you sink, release your arms completely loose. And then just push through the earth, standing up, even more relaxed. We do it again. back, open and lift, forward, sweep around, close, back, bringing in and settle to the middle of the feet, hands to the middle, and then hollow and Tai Chi squat. Push through the earth and rise. We'll do that a few times. Back, open and lift. Forward, sweep around. Back, bringing in the upper, settle to the middle, and through. Neutral. Back, open and lift. Forward, sweep around. Back, bringing in and settle. And then through. One more time. Now we do shogun or closing gesture. Wing, roll, fold, settle down to the belly, pause here. And then hands cross and come down alongside you. Now from your middle pivot, change your body weight to your left leg. It's my right, but your left, so I'll always say the opposite. From your middle, change to your right leg. Change to your left leg. Now as you change to your left leg, reach your left hand down more and your right wrist floats up more, and then switch. Change to your right leg, right hand reaching down, left wrist floating up, and then change again. And then change again. Change. 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 So this little family of movements, about 5 different gestures that all work on different mechanisms in this body. So this first one, left, right, yin yang. Pretty simple. Empty and full, left and right, up and down. Now the left, right wheel. So now you have a high hand, that hand goes forward, up high, as this low hand comes behind a little bit. And then now as that high hand goes down, this back low hand comes up like you're going to tickle your own armpit. So it has this transition. And now this is the high hand, this is the low hand. So one forward, one back, one down, one up, one forward and back, one down, one up. The weight goes into the leg of the arm that's on its way down. So every time you're going down with an arm, you let the weight go into that leg. And then it switches. Left and right wheel. Forward wheel. Second move in this little series. Again, you just repeat it, but you don't want it to become mindless. You want to go slow enough and attentive enough that you're really getting the gunk, the residue, the plaque, if you will, out of the spaces of the body. So that's a simple way of understanding how the Taoists view taking care of the brain-body matrix here. Is the idea that plaque buildup occurs, that residue, cobwebs, lack of awareness, lack of function. Now we're going to reverse. So this hand that's underneath tickling the armpit, that goes down the back as this one goes up in front. Now this high hand goes back like you're going to tickle your armpit as this low hand just swings forward but not up. And then it's down and up, back and forward, down and up, back and forward. Weight goes into the leg of the hand that's on its way down, back and forward, down and up, back and forward, down and up. So we're getting at the physical residue in the body of the tissues and joints and other relationships, as well as the subtler residue, sort of stagnation at the liquid level, as well as the energetic and neurological level. So these movements just help to wash out what's stuck and also train the brain and body to really understand what's the body capable of. Left and right wheel, this is the backward wheel. And then this high hand comes back, stops sort of right next to the body here, and then flatten the palm and press down as this hand is empty and loose, floats up, and then they switch. So the bottom hand relaxes, top hand flattens, and we go press and rise. And then top hand flattens as bottom hand relaxes, press and rise. Relax bottom, flatten top, and change the weight to the right leg as you press right hand down, and then switch, change, switch again, change, 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 change. It's called left, right, pressing palm. Press. 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 And then the last one in this little family called left, right, falling leaf. So your high hand turns over. And it's not just the hand, it's the whole mechanism turns over. As that falls like a falling leaf, this hand rises up, loose, kind of turned in. And then as that bottom hand totally relaxes, top arm mechanism rolls over. This one turns a little in, and then we exchange. Top hand rolls over, bottom hand turns in, falling leaf. Change, falling leaf. Change, falling leaf. Change. Change the weight to the leg of the arm on its way down. So this stuck state that occurs, again, whether it's Parkinson's or whether it's literally just time, aging, that process, if we don't do anything about it, the body naturally starts to become more stuck together. And so the primary approach is this separation of all the parts, this loosening up of the parts. Now, both hands down, shogun, closing, up and over, settle down, hands to the belly, turn the palms to face in, hands cross and down. Now, bring the hands up in front of the chest. Now, open. So above the diaphragm area, opening, and then closing. So this one is specific. When you open, you go to your right leg as I go to my right leg. So we're going to look like we're doing opposite. So as you open the hands and arms and everything apart, go to your right leg. So that would be that way. That would be that way for you. And open. And then go to your left leg as you close. And we'll repeat. Open. This will be with an inhale. Big breath in. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Upper base. Above diaphragm. shoulders, head, neck and head area. This whole upper level. Then we do the middle basin with the same order, but just the hands and arms in different areas. So now below the diaphragm in front of the belly, open, you go to your right leg, same thing, so that'll be that way for you. And then close, go to your left leg. Open, close. So important is this changing of leg to leg in a casual way. It's sort of sneaky because it doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like anything really impressive, but when you start to feel your body getting stuck together, you realize that stuck mechanism in here, all this, that's where walking becomes really clumsy, where balance starts to erode. And so this use of soft, relaxed, but thorough full and empty differentiation leg to leg with these opening and closing gestures, they're really powerful, but they seem almost innocuous, right? They don't jump off the screen as something, some spectacular achievement, but if you really find these internal mechanisms, they bring function. Drop the hands below, right in front of the groin, and open, swinging open, but not up. So keep your hands down, and then close. As you open, go to your right leg. As you close, go to your left. Open, close. Open, close. Few more. Natural inhale during open, natural exhale, close. Now keep the idea of opening to the right and closing to the left. Now as you go to your left leg, bring your right hand across in front. So it'll be your right over top. Again, we're going to look opposite. And turn so that your thumbs point in. And just notice how when you turn the arms that way, it hollows the front of the body. Lift. Now, go to your right leg as you open. Open. Stay in your right leg as your hands and arms come down. And we're going to do that again. Go to your left leg as you close, right hand over the outside, internally rotate and lift. And then go to your right leg as you open. Then go to your left leg as you close, right hand over top. Each time, internally rotate, lift. And then go to your right leg, open. Left leg, close and lift. Right leg, open. Then left leg, close. Lift. Open. Then close. Open. Then close. One more, called opening heaven, closing earth. Now reversing, we go opening, go to your right leg, go to your right, stay in your right leg as you lift, then go to your left leg, turn your palms flat, close. Close the palms, this little folding gesture, and then dive the fingertips down. open. Go to your right leg, open and lift. Go to your left leg, close, folding hands and coming down. Go to your right leg, open and lift. Go to your left leg, close, fold, down. Go to your right leg, open and lift. Go to your left leg, close, fold, down. Go to your right leg, open and lift. Left leg, close, fold, down. A few more. This is opening earth and closing heaven. Eventually this has this circular flow. One more. And shovel. And cross. And take your weight into your right leg. Turn your left foot out a little bit. Change your weight into your left leg. Put your right foot in front just a little. All right, so we're at this relationship. And now notice that you can shift into your front leg and into your back leg. So feel that change. Now remember the scapula range of motion that we did. So now as you go into your front leg, scapula forward and up. And then as you go into your back leg, scapula squeeze back and down. And then neutral, you come forward, shoulder blades forward and up. And then bring them over top and back as you go into your back leg and down. So eventually you want this to really flow. So we're going front leg forward and up. Back leg back and down. Front leg forward and up. Back leg back and down. So now, the same thing we did in the chair, except now we're getting to have the whole liquid octopus body involved. Now, reverse that. So we go back leg back and up. Front leg forward and down. Back leg back and up. Front leg forward and down. Back and up. Over top, forward and down. Continuing. Now we're just going to switch our feet. Bring your front foot back, back foot forward and up, back and under, forward and up, back and under, forward and up, back, then forward and up, back and down. This is a great one for multiple things, multiple different development, but especially this feeling of whole body loose, that we're able to change weight comfortably between the legs. So it's really helpful for balance. Let's reverse. Back, up, over, top, forward, and down. Under, back, up, over, under, over, under, under, flow. Now, step your feet equal and an extra little brain challenge. We go your right shoulder, my left shoulder, forward and up. Now, as this one goes back and down, this one goes forward and up. This one goes back and down, this one goes forward and up. Reverse, forward and down, back over the top and up. And Renee, do your best to not let it just become arms like this. Have the arms hang really loose and move here. So make sure it's the shoulder. Because again, if you could take like an x-ray and see under the shirt and under the skin and under where the bone is, there's a space in here. And so if I do this, I can do this all day and not really move this space. So we want to make sure it's moving the shoulder. And that space is important for so much more than just function of the arms. It helps us with our balance because we're stuck here, then we're top heavy. But as we loosen here, we start to have more grounded quality through the body. And pause. Now, an interesting movement here. Put all your weight in your right leg, turn your left foot out and step it a little bit behind. So this is a little behind you, that same little setup. Now, your front leg is your right leg, my left leg. Put that front leg hand wrist over the top. Come up, open, go into your back leg and come down. And then we come into the front leg as the hands come up over top, that same wrist on top. Now stay in your front leg and just swing, swing. And then open. So we go into the back leg and then into the front leg, swing. Back leg, front leg, swing. Back leg. When you find this one's really wonderful because it just clears so much of what's stuck, not just in the shoulders, but this whole region. Back leg. And notice how low my hands get. So a lot of times that's what happens. We get stuck up here. It's down so that we can come up. And remember what I said at the beginning about there not being a huge amount of room behind. So we're also not cranking back this way. We're here, right along the body. And then there's all of this room out front and a little bit of room behind. And then just a little bit of room behind. And then we're coming up and over and taking advantage of all that room in front. Let's do two more on this side. Now change, bring your right foot back, left foot in front. That'll be other wrist on top. So go into your front leg as you come up over in front. This wrist on top, swing, open, up and over, and swing. Open, up and over, swing. Open, swing. Three more. Back leg, front leg, back leg, front leg. On this last one, just let the arms swing. And show them. And cross hands and down. Now, little stance change. Put your weight in your left leg, step the right foot out a little and turn the toes out maybe 5-10 degrees, and then do the same thing on this side. So we have a slightly wide stance with feet turned out. Palms face each other, and a little bit of a, again, we're not standing straight and locked. There's this little sunken position, just a little hips back, very subtle. So sunken, just right here. So there's this space in front. So now we turn and swing the hands up to this side, and then drop and turn and swing under to this side. We'll do that a few times. Turn. Term Shen Fa, meaning body mechanism method. So each of these movements you might find in a form, they show up 2-3 times or so. But when we do Qigong, we're often taking that mechanism and repeating it. Now we change it a little bit, come up, straighten the body up, come over the top and turn, and then sink a little bit through the legs, not huge, just a little sink as the hands come down, turn, rise a little bit, turn, sink a little bit, turn, rise, turn, sink, turn, rise, turn, sink, turn. A few more. And reverse. Under, up, turn, sink through, turn, rise up, turn, sink, turn, right, turn, sink. Turn, rise and turn, sink and turn, rise and turn. 2 more. And settle. Shogun. Wing roll fold. Sink to the belly. Hands cross. And down. Now feet hip distance. Turn both feet out just a few degrees. That helps open the quad. Now bend your right elbow. Reach forward and across at a bit of a diagonal. Turn the palm up and come down on that far side, and then turn and bring it under and bend the elbow. Again, reach, turn the palm up, come down, turn, bend the elbow. Turn and reach, turn the palm up, come down on that far side, turn, bend the elbow. Reach, down, under, bend the elbow. Again, reach, turn the palm up, down, under, bend. Reach, turn, down, under, bend. 1 more. Now, same arm, come underneath and reach to this corner, then turn and circle over the top down to your side. It's really 2 gestures of turn and reach, and then turn and circle back to the start. Turn and reach, turn, circle back. Turn, reach, turn, circle back. A few more. Turn, turn. One more. Now, this side arm, bend the elbow. Now reach, turn the palm up and come down the far side underneath to this side here, bend the elbow. Reach, turn the palm up, stay on that far side, come down, under, bend the elbow. Reach, come down the far side, under, elbow. Reach, reach. 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 And reverse under to that corner, turn over the top, then again, turn, come under and reach, turn, down, again. Turn, and turn, 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 turn. One more. Turn. And then finally, we put those together. So bend your right elbow. Reach that right arm across. Now, as you turn that palm up and that hand's on its way down, bend your left elbow. And as the right hand finishes through, left hand reaches. Turn that palm up. As that's coming down, bend the right elbow. And then as it comes under, turn and reach. As the palm turns up, bend left elbow and turn and reach. Palm turns up, bend elbow, turn and reach. Continue. And complementary exercise, come under to the corner, draw that circle as the other hand comes under to the corner, draw that circle, other hand comes under the corner and over, continue. paw. Now we do 3 more of those sink, chi, wash organs. Rock back, open and lift. Rock forward, sweep around, close. Rock back, bringing in the upper, settling to the middle, hip hinge, sink through. Come back to standing. We do that twice more as our closing, sort of clearing any little stuck loops. Sort of a cleansing of the palate, the brain body palate. Last one, open and lift, close, bring in, settle, and then wing roll fold, settle to the belly, and then closing, one hand over, other hand over, and then little bow. Thanks for being here. If there are any questions, feel free to unmute.